your scorecard, your score on this card you have of your competitors. You do not transfer them back to each other when you're done. You go to the scoring table. You're going to read off your score, the guy you're keeping it for. You verify it. Once you verify it, that's like signing.
Okay.
No signing cards. No giving.
Okay, please welcome to number 1 tee for the 1:20 starting time. Playing out of Dragonfly, Michael Robles.
Oh yeah, amigos. Let's get going. Fresno City Amateur. Fresno, California, 2020. This is the 93rd annual. Let's get going, amigos. Hold 1, par 4, 380 yards. Big fade. Sloppy. Sloppy fade, but I got away with it. I had a little slot right here. I believe I had my 9-iron right there. And I maybe had like 134 yards. I just punched it. Punched it right through, try to get through it. Hit it short of the green, and then it bounded forward all the way back to the green. This is the back of the green. So I'm putting maybe about 35 feet. Okay, little short. All right, little short. Maybe about 3 feet, and this is for par. All right, that's nice. Nice and easy does it, kid. You guys are looking sharp, my amigos. Let's go. Hole 2, par 3, 200 yards. I was trying to draw this. Pin was on the right-hand side towards the back of the green. I wanted to come up short. I hit on the skirt, and then it rolled up to this spot here. Okay, that was about 25 feet, and I was short again. Okay, so that's not great. Remember, this is after the week that I had hit 250 putts per day for 2 weeks. All right, so I should feel pretty comfortable. Here we go. This is for par, and it was probably about 4 feet. And I got it. Nice. All right. You know, I'm pushing it by doing that. I shouldn't be having those long putts for par. Hole 3, par 4, 379 yards. I hit it right in the middle, but it bounded up on top of this little hill right here. If you take a look at this, this is big trouble right here, guys. I should have choked up a little bit more. I did choke up a tiny bit, maybe about 2 inches on the club. It wasn't enough. I also aimed at that telephone pole right there in the background, just to the right of that, and yet it still hooked on me. So yeah, that was a big problem right there. Ouch. I ended up hitting just on the skirt, and then it jumped over into this really thick stuff right here. Okay, so I bounced that up, got it to roll up, not too bad. And then I've got, what is this? Maybe about 6 feet, 7 feet downhill to the right. Okay, I was aiming left cup. And never turned. It was actually a perfectly straight putt. So I missed that for par, and that was a bogey. Okay, here we go. Hole number 4, par 4, 423 yards. All right, so a little bit sloppy there. That was a big ballooning fade from left to right. I lose probably about 15, 20 yards by doing that. And then this is a long shot right here. I had my 6-iron. It was 182 yards. Or 178 yards. And I know you have to club up twice and just swing softer, open the face of the club, and I didn't do that. Instead, I try to push it with the 6 iron. I should have gone 5 iron. I pushed it with the 6, and so it faded into this spot right here. I sculled that over the green. It's okay. I can still bogey this. Okay, so I was just thinking bogey, bogey, bogey. It's okay. If I hold this out, great. This is my 54 degree. That was not bad. I ended up hitting it on the pin and it rolled out just a little bit to this spot. So here we go. This is for bogey. Maybe about 8 feet, 9 feet. Oh! Just low. That was aggressive too, my friends. Yeah, I was trying to gun for... Actually, I think I was probably gunning for the middle of the cup. I just said hit it aggressively. That's a bogey. Mistake. Okay, I'm 2 over. 2 over. Here we go. This is hole 5, par 3, 158 yards. I was probably going with my 8 iron. I should have gone with my 7 iron, gone long and left. That was the safe play. I ended up going right after it. This is my 8 iron, which goes about 162, maybe 165. But I bailed on it just a little bit, put it in the bunker. I didn't stage this shot very well because it was a lot to do. So I just left my cart all the way over here. And I need to get out of this, get up and down out of this bunker. I used my 60-degree wedge. Okay, taking a look at it. Here we go. Actually, you know what? We were allowed to drop. So I took a drop right there because there's no rakes allowed in the bunkers. So I took a drop backwards to get a better lie. That was completely within the rules. Okay, and then this is maybe a... footer, 8-footer, and I missed that, and that's a bogey. So I went bogey, double bogey. No bueno. No bueno. That's 4 over. All right, let's continue. Hole 6, 546 yards. This is a par 5. What did I do here? I hit a pretty good shot. I went right in the middle. This was a good drive right here. All right, not too frustrated. I'm kind of just chugging along. Not a big deal. I don't get too frustrated. I just know that I need to make up. It just puts a little bit more pressure on my game. It makes me need to birdie a lot more holes, and that's all right. Here we go. I had maybe about 240 right here. I was right in the middle, ball just above my feet. I attacked it. I went very aggressively right there. I came up a little bit short and then used my 54-degree. That's a little bit sloppy in terms of technique, but I put it right on the pin, and I was really happy with that. Even my competitor said, I don't know if that's what you were trying to do, but that was a good shot. In other words, meaning terrible technique, excellent result, which it was. So this is for birdie right here, maybe about 4 feet. Left to right, pretty makeable, nothing special. Actually, that was more like 3 feet, maybe 3.5. But that's a good birdie. Okay, so back to 3 over, my friends. Not bad. Not too bad. Here we go. Let's continue. This is hole number 7, par 4, 363 yards. I'm aiming left side. I'm trying to hit a big ballooning fade. I'm okay with the fade right here, but at the same time, I'm trying to hit like a burner, like a low BB shot, to keep it as low to the ground as possible to eliminate mistakes. And that wasn't too bad. I hit a pretty good shot. Okay, and right there, I just went with my pitching wedge. I had 121 in.
Thank you, sir.
backing off just because you don't want to go long. Short is okay. I didn't realize where they had put the pin. I thought the pin was right in the middle. I came up well short of it. So this is a tough right to lefter. All right, big bend on this one. Maybe about 25 feet. And I just went way above. I hit it way too hard. Line was right, but I just hit it way too hard. So I ended up going like directly behind the hole, and it left me a tough downhiller. I believe it's left to right. It's a tough putt. Here we go. Oh, I can see it. The jab. The old Jabberwocky. And I ended up lipping out. Just lipped out. And back to 4. 4 over. Again. All right. Here we go. Hole 8. Par 3. 178 yards. I went with my 7-iron, which is typically around 172 yards. 177 max. And that was a good swing, my amigos. Look at that. I even put down my head. I thought everything was great. And it was great, but it hit right in the middle, and then it jumped all the way to the back of the green. And then that left me this tough left to right putt. And it was downhill. I didn't want to clobber it. I knew it was a difficult putt. I ended up leaving it short, well short. And this is not looking good, my friends. Okay? It's not looking good. So this is, what do you say? Maybe about 8 feet downhill right to left. Yeah, bingo, bango. That never left the middle of the cup. All right, so that's not too bad. Whew, I'm not lying. I was wiping my brow. Here we go. 4 over, hole 9, par 5, 545, big fade. I think I actually hit that one low, and it started center and went too far to the right. So it put me in a little bit of a bind in this thick stuff, which doesn't allow me to get my 3-wood on it, right? Luckily, I was in the shade, and that's good for the skin. That's always good. I love the shade. So here we go. I'm trying to make a decision. This is a tough decision. Should I go aggressively? Should I back off? Should I go aggressively, or should I back off? Decisions. Here we go.
Good one. I'm sorry? I think you said 2, what'd you say?
I had 297 to the pin.
Hand on the hip there says that I'm thinking what to do, what to do. Flum-dee-dum, dum-da-dum. Okay. All right, so I said, let's do it. Let's gun for it, right? Try to get it down there as far as I can. I know I can play a fade. I know I can keep it in the middle, and I just needed to punch it out of this really thick.
Oh, perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
Right down the middle. It faded just a little bit and left me 120 in. Okay, that's my pitching wedge right there. I just played a little bit of a draw. I just released the club a little bit. I aimed at the right side, at the center of the green. I knew it was in the back. I knew I wanted to be short of it, and that could be fine. And I might have added a little bit of spin. Okay, so that left me a pretty good putt birdie opportunity, maybe about 9 feet, 10 feet. Here we go. This is right to left.
Good putt. Good 4.
Thanks, sir.
And you had 3 on the 8, right?
Oh yeah, so that's good, guys. I took it back to 3 over. This is a hole 10. It's a par 4, 400 and something yards. I hit a okay shot. Missed the fairway by just a bit, but I had it was probably my 9 iron.
Playing a Titleist 4 with 1 blue dot.
Had 143 coming in to the green, and I was trying to hit this spot. I hit it exactly where I wanted, but it just didn't trickle down onto this little slope. This is a 2-tier green. So I have maybe, what do you think this is? Maybe about 40, 50 feet. This is for birdie. I am +3. You guys are looking sharp, my amigos.
Hit it.
Bingo, bango! Man, that hit center of the cup. By the way, my competition also drained it. The guy that was to my left. Here we go. So now I'm 2 over. Is that right? Hole 11, par 3, 137 yards. I went with my 9 iron. I was trying to fade it in, hit the top of the slope, and then trickle down to the right, but I didn't get it to do it, so I left it up on top of this hill. And that putt was very similar to the last one in that it was downhill, maybe about 40, 50 feet, and that's a good touch right there. Oh, yeah. That's good. Okay. Let's continue. I was starting to really feel it with my putter. This is hole 12, par 4, 364 yards. I'm 2 over. Okay, this is my 3-wood. It's 364, so it's not super long. You just have to place it really nicely. I hit it right in the middle, a little fade. And here I had my pitching wedge. I think I had 121 to the pin. And I was just trying to hit it on the pin, in the middle. It ended up bounding this. And then once again, a little downhill, left to right, probably about 40 feet. So I've kind of gotten used to this in the last 3 holes. Okay, that's not too bad. I didn't mean for it to go that far down, but regardless, I saw the ball roll right by the pin, so I knew that it was just a little right to left. That's a good putt right there. Nice par save to stay at 2 over. Here we go, my friends. Hole 13, par 4, 437 yards. There's big trees to the left right here. And I just try to smush this. I try to bury it into the ground, almost roll it. And I hit an okay shot, put it in the shade, which is great. But I had this tough lie to deal with, and then the tree to the right-hand side. My competition right there to the right, that kid's name is Cameron. He's from USC. College player. So I'm just trying to punch with my 4 iron, and that's not bad. That's a good leave. I just hit it right down the middle, and that left me with 68 yards. I grabbed my 60-degree wedge, and I tried dunking this. This is something I've been doing lately. I've been because it's a 60-degree wedge, you know it's going to get a lot of lift, right? So I actually try to dunk the ball, and it always comes up a little bit short and trickles to the pin. It's a very nice technique that I've been visualizing probably for about 3 months. And that's enough. Here we go. This is for par, about 5 feet. Oh, look how I jabbed that. You know, I had those really long putts of about 40 feet, and yeah, that was just a little jabby right there. That was a mistake. I left it above the hole, but I just didn't. My line was wrong. Here we go. Hole 14, par 5. I am 3 over. 542 yards. I aim to the left-hand side. I'm just trying to fade it in, but I push down. I smush this one down. I try to roll it down the fairway. And that left me with 262. I went with my 3-wood. I had the perfect window in. The perfect window opportunity. And I screwed it up, my friends. I just bailed. There's OB to the left, so I didn't want to go OB. I ended up going far right. This is the tee box for the following hole. I ended up having to punch it because there were some trees in my way, so there's no way I could, I didn't have a direct line to the green. This is about 60 feet. It's uphill. I know that it's going to go to the left. Right, a little bit jabby. I should have followed through with the putter head towards the target. And that left me about 5 feet for par. And I missed. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right. That puts me to 4 over. 4 over. Here we go. Hole 15, par 3, 209 yards. Okay, I used my 4-iron.
Come on.
I didn't get it to draw enough, but I put it in an okay spot. I should be able to get up and down fairly easily right here. Man, I'm having a lot of really long putts. This has got to be about 60 feet right here. Okay, man, that's going fast. I thought I put a really good touch on that. And it's not bad, just that I didn't want to hit it that far past. I would even rather be a little bit short because I was just trying to lag it. All right, so this is about 5 feet coming back for par. Oh, and I just pulled that. The last 2 putts I jabbed. Actually, the last 3. I'm sorry. The last 3 putts I jabbed. A little stabby, and I am now 5 over on the day. Here we go. Hole 16, par 5, 522 yards. Okay, I think I was a little bit frustrated. I went softer right there with my swing. I was just trying to manage. It faded too far to the right. I don't know if maybe I got nervous and I didn't wipe down my hands because of sweat. I probably should have. So I used my driver right here. It was pretty thick to get through, and I ended up hitting a branch right in the front. And that left me with my 7-iron. I was about 171 yards out. Put it here to this spot, and now I have to get over this little mound. I use my 60-degree wedge. I try to dunk it again into the hole. It hit in a good spot. Ended up going just to the right of the pin, and this is 5 feet for par. Oh, yeah. That's right, my amigos. Yeah, so that's the stay at 5 over. That was a good up and down right there. This is hole 17, par 4, 401 yards. I put it in the middle, nice and easy.
Nice.
And then I had 121 in right there. I used my pitching wedge. That ball didn't fade at all, but it's okay. I left it in an okay spot. It gives me maybe about 25 feet right here, maybe 30 feet for birdie. And that's a good lag right there. Maybe a little bit short, but that left me 2.5 feet. For par, and that's nice. Oh yeah! Here we go. This is hole 18, par 5, 470 yards. I was 5 over. Inked that a little bit. I was trying to fade it in, follow the contour of the hole. It did not fade on me. And then that left me with my 6 iron right here. 12, maybe 220 in. So I just try to punch it low, keep it right in the middle. And I did an okay job, but it got into this kind of bushy stuff right here. Oh, I put the perfect touch on that. It lipped out. It was a little bit aggressive, and that leaves me maybe about 5 feet for birdie downhill to the left to right. Here we go. And that's nice, my amigos. 76 on the day. Yeah, that's not bad considering how I started. I started a little bit rough, and then I had a lot of birdies to kind of counter it. So that's not bad, my friends. Stay tuned for the second round. It's probably going to be a little bit because I've got a bunch of other competition videos to show you guys. And I need to start editing a lot of stuff. But thanks so much for tuning in. I was 76 on the day. I'll leave the stats right here.